What do we got here? Looks like an old Datsun pickup. I'm just going to send it straight to the shredder because prices are looking like they're going to drop really bad probably this week or next, so I don't even want to have it on the place. Probably some good parts there, but it doesn't matter to me. Good morning, everybody. Silas back again today. It's starting to feel weird. I haven't recorded anything in about almost a week now. I'm so far behind on editing that I figured why bother recording. But anyway, I fired up the camera again today. I'm out here. Prices are dropping through the floor again, and which by the time you see this, that'll be old news. But for me, it's recent news because it just happened. And so I'm going to try to haul as much stuff as I can to the claw because they have not got down yet. The other company we were selling to dropped 60 bucks a ton about 5 minutes ago. And they said it's going to drop another 50 to 60 bucks a ton next week. So I've got to hustle. It is extremely windy today. So I'm going to have a hard time recording much because the audio is going to be like garbage. I'm up against the fence now trying to block out the wind. That south wind's blowing in. It's looking like it's going to hit record temperatures for today. It's supposed to be in the 3 digits, over 100 degrees. It's going to be a warm one, but it's supposed to cool down later in the week. It's hard to believe 5 days ago I was wearing a coat and freezing out here. 35 degrees I think it was, but it's okay. But anyway, I'm going to go out, get my truck and trailer, unload a car that's on my trailer, and I'm going to start hauling. So we'll see you then. I'm just now finally getting this thing off my trailer. I think I recorded the first video of loading this on the trailer. Man, I don't even know when it was. 3-4 weeks ago? Long time ago. But I'm getting it off of here now, finally. Alright, we are loaded up with the first load of scrap cars, so I'm just going to start hauling. And I believe I have 2 trucks coming from the other place coming over to get some cars. So I'm going to try to haul as much as I possibly can. I'm out of breath because I'm running everywhere I go, literally running just as fast as I can because we've got to get these cars out of here before it drops that hard. Catch my breath. Whew. It is hot and windy out here. Whew. I did not want to work this hard today. Did not sleep enough last night to be working this hard, but oh well, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to do things you don't really want to do, so that's what we're going to do now. Let's go haul some cars. Well, I am done hauling for the day. Got everything gone that was here. All the bundles that were down there are all gone. Got quite a bit of stuff hauled in. I think altogether I hauled 64,000 pounds and 7 loads. Did I haul 7 or 8? I think it was 7 loads, about 64,000 pounds. And then I sent out 2 semi-loads, and I think they hauled, I want to say around 70,000 pounds. I never got the official weight on the second load because they just got done hauling it, so it's too late in the day. I won't see that weight until tomorrow. but around 70,000 pounds there. So whatever that comes out to, 130 some thousand pounds. It's quite a bit of weight. One last hoorah before prices really drop. I know the audio on this probably isn't going to be very good just because it's stupid windy out here. It's 60-mile-an-hour wind gust right now. But this car came in for scrap. I thought it was pretty cool. It's a 2004 Nissan Sentra, but it's the SER Spec V. So it's got the little 2.5 Spec V engine in it, little 5-speed sunroof car. Check this thing out. I mean, back in the day, this is probably a pretty cool little car. I think these are the type of cars that people are going to want to fix up and restore in the future, just because kids don't want to fix up a 69 Charger. I mean, they might think they're cool, but nobody can afford that. Unless you've got a bunch of retirement money, ain't nobody fixing up a 69 Charger anymore. But something like this, actually, I already sold this car, and this car sold way faster than any old car I've sold for a long time. I think it took me a whopping 2 hours to sell this car, and I had to message about 3 people, and I posted about 3 pictures. I wish I could do that with my old cars. So I don't know, maybe I should start smashing the old cars and start saving stuff like this. I got another really cool car down here, but my camera is starting to overheat. It's that time of the year where I can record for about 10 minutes and then I'm done. I got to put my phone in the shade or my camera in the shade, whichever I'm using, for a while, and then I can use it for about another 10 minutes, and that's about it. But check this thing out right here. That is one cool car. But I just got a warning saying I've got 30 seconds left on my camera, so I've got to shut up. Okay, so I'm actually home now, and I wasn't planning on recording anything, but someone just messaged me on Facebook or made a post or something. I forget what the deal was, but they said, hey, my coworker lost his hearing aid and it's very expensive. He can't afford to replace it. Can you help him out? So I want to grab the metal detector. I want to go over there and see if I can't help find it. Well, I did my best. Didn't have any luck. I looked for about 45 minutes. The problem is that there is so much trash metal in that area. It's just covered in pop tabs and things like that, nails. And so it's just, my metal detector, that the hearing aid is so tiny that I had to set it super sensitive to find it. And because the only thing metal is the battery. And so I was trying to find just that little tiny battery and to set it sensitive enough for that it was picking up everything under the sun. So we tried to find it and couldn't find it. We looked around, and he's thinking there's a chance that maybe it fell out of his pocket while he was still in the truck, but he's going to look around there, see if he can find it there. But I did my best to find it, didn't have any luck, so I guess that's that. I'll see you guys in the morning. And good morning, we are back again. It's not nearly as windy today. It's only about 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts, so I can deal with that. It's another hot one. Yesterday we did set a record. The previous record was 99, and we hit 100 degrees yesterday, so we set a new record for here. Not supposed to be quite that hot today, but it's still gonna be pretty warm. I've had a ton of people bringing cars in today. I had to go unload my truck. I bought a bunch of converters, so I had to go unload those, and then I had some other stuff I had to take care of. I've been on the phone all day, and I got over here. It's about 9:30 now, and I had people waiting at the gate for me, but I got some loads in, and I think there's something pretty cool in this car right here, so let's check it out. It is packed clear full of junk, but I thought I saw something pretty cool up here in the back window. See if I can get it out of there. Oh yeah, that's cool. Check that out. A vintage car trophy. Salt Hawk Speedway. Huh. I don't know exactly how old it is. That's still a pretty neat piece. That's gonna have to go in my junkyard cabin whenever I get that done. I'm trying to read what that says. It says a number here at the bottom. I can't quite tell what it is. Looks like 1973, so that must have been for a car that was in 1973, or I guess that could have been the year 1973. That's about right. So yeah, that's probably what it was. Is somebody won this award in 1973. It would be my guess, because this is actual pot metal. The newer ones are plastic, but this is chrome plated pot metal. So that's a very cool trophy, really. Yeah, that's a definite cool find of the day right there. What is this, an old Impala or a Ford? Can't quite tell. Doesn't really look exactly like either one. Now that it's not quite as windy, it's starting to get windier. It's supposed to get really windy this afternoon, but while it's not quite as windy, I want to walk down here and show you that race car a little bit better. Very cool piece of history. I'm sure somebody had a lot of fun in this car, but ever since they shut the dirt track down here, a lot of the dirt track guys have quit racing. This is an old Mustang. It's got the little 4-cylinder in it, and they said they cracked a piston or something like that. Got a 4-speed. The only thing it's missing is the pop-on steering wheel. The steering wheel was laying beside it. My dad forgot to grab it when he picked the car up. But it's still got the seat in it. The fuel cell's in the trunk. It's got a pretty good quality roll cage in it. All the gauges are in it still. I mean, it's just like he raced it the last time he raced it. Pretty cool car. I was gonna make a crushing video out of this car, but it's actually already sold. A guy saw it and said he wants it, so he's supposed to be here sometime this week to get it. If he doesn't show up, then I guess I'll go ahead and make a crushing video out of it. It's a little bit beat up on the backside, but I mean, beat up all over. But I mean, it's an old dirt track car. You can't expect a dirt track car to be that nice. Here's some more stuff that came in yesterday. You got this old rack here. It's pretty cool. I think I can sell that down in Texas. That's a pretty neat piece. A little beat up, but I think it'll be okay. And this old rebuilt 235 came in, and this is the late 50s 235 that's got the I think it's the 838 head on it. That's the more desirable head, so that ought to sell to somebody. And then I got this old thing here. This is an old 2-cylinder flathead generator. I believe it's a Fairbanks Morse. Yeah, it's a pretty cool piece. It's missing a couple little parts, but it still turns and it still has compression. I think it's pretty cool how it's actually water cooled. Pretty neat piece right there. So I think somebody will want that. I'm not going to crush it. And I paid more than scrap for all three of these pieces actually. A buddy of mine had them and he bought them at an auction. And I said, man, don't scrap those. I'll pay you quite a bit more than scrap for them. So he brought them over here. And he dropped off this big sheet of stainless. Here a while back I needed a sheet of stainless about that thickness so I could make a pan to grill and a griddle. And I could not find one anywhere. It took me forever to find a piece. So I'm going to take that and stash it up in the building somewhere. That way if I need another piece, I have it. And then one more thing that just came in. It got the beginnings of a log splitter right here. It's got the I-beam. It's got the wedge down there. It's got all the pieces welded up down here. It's ready to go. Just needs a cylinder and an engine. And obviously a frame to pull it around on, but I thought that was pretty cool, so I went ahead and saved it. I figure somebody will want to buy that. I don't mind selling stuff like that because I can throw that on Facebook and for, you know, 40 bucks or whatever, and somebody will drive by here while I'm here loading or unloading cars. They'll throw it in the back of their truck and hand me 40 bucks. Super simple transaction. I don't have to pull any parts. I don't have to package anything. I don't have to do anything like that. So that's the type of deals I like doing. So I checked underneath this car real quick, and the catalytic converter is still on this car. So I'm going to try to get it off of there. The thing's packed clear full of stuff, and my Sawzall battery is dead, so I can't just cut it off of there, and I need to get this car out of here today. So I guess I'm going to try to fork it out of there gently without tipping the car over. So sometimes I can do this pretty good, sometimes I can't, but we'll give it a shot. There we go, I got it out of there, no problem. Didn't dump a single thing out of the car. I might have been able just to rip it out of there, but I was just scared I was gonna rip a door open or tip the car over or something like that and dump it out. So took my time, did it by hand, and got it off there nice and safe. I looked up the converters to see what it's worth, and right now our price is $269 what we get out of that converter. I think I paid $350 for the whole car by weight, so that's a nice bonus. I could use those every now and then. Especially right now, the price of scrap is dropping down, 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 and the price of fuel is going up, up, up. Got this load loaded up, ready to go. Put some tires underneath it to protect my trailer. They'll take 4 tires per car, and there's 3 cars here and only 4 tires, so I guess I should have put some more in there. But I've got a truck bed full of them over there. I got one more load ready to go after this one, so I'm gonna haul these down there. Then I'll come back down here and see what else I can get into. Oh, I timed that just wrong. The truck just got here for them to load up with their stuff. One of their big trucks they load up. And so I'm just sitting here doing nothing. But I was looking at Marketplace and I found something pretty cool. I messaged the guy on it, and as long as he still has it, I'll probably go run and pick that up this afternoon. I'm not going to tell you what it is though. If I pick it up, I'll make it part of a video. If I don't pick it up, then I'll just tell you what it was later. I got the truck. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I went out and I got the truck loaded, and he was in a hurry to get to work, so I didn't film loading it, but I've got it on my truck, on my trailer now. But I think I'm gonna make a separate video out of that. But just check out these old farms out here. It's just absolutely beautiful out here. Uh-oh, I got a road grader. I better get off the phone so I can get around him. There we go. I am headed back. I think I'm gonna make a separate video out of this truck because I bought another car while I was there, and it's pretty cool too. So rather than just try to split it up, I'm just gonna make it all one video. But before I do that, I guess I'll go ahead and give you a sneak preview of what it is. There, that's all you're getting. Pretty cool truck. I'm pretty excited about it. I think I can make a lot of cool content with this truck. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'd say probably the coolest thing in this video is probably that race car and that trophy. So that's probably what the title of the video will be about. I'm gonna ease this thing back home. It is windy out here, super windy. And with this big old dump truck back here behind me catching the wind sideways, it's a slow drive. I'm having to do about 50 miles an hour because any faster than that, it starts whipping a little bit. And then my trailer isn't level because this truck sits like 20 inches higher than my Dodge. So my trailer is not set up to pull behind this truck. So my trailer's at a really steep angle, and that's not making it pull any better. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go with that. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And you know what? I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. And remember to get out there and find an adventure. We'll see you next time. First things first, I got two postcards here. One of them is from W.D. Harris out of Florida. So thank you for this. It's got a long note on here. I won't read that on camera. And I got another one here. And this one is from Steven from Connecticut. So thank you for this. Okay, the first package here. Let's see what's in here. We got another postcard. This one's from Eric from Blanchard, Michigan. So thank you for this. Let's see what's in the box. Look at this bin. We got some cars.
My cars!
Yeah, cars. Oh, this is my favorite one here. This is a 78 Dodge. I do collect Dodges. I have a whole bunch of these. I don't have that color though, actually. I've got that style, just not that color. So that's pretty cool. That'll go in my collection for sure. These are all neat ones though.
Mine.
He's pretty excited. Those pretty cool cars. Yeah. Okay, this is from Bob from Tampa, Florida. He said this is something that I said I needed in a video. So let's see what it is. Looks like a camera tripod. As you guys know, a while back I needed my tripod and I left it at the other yard, and he said in his note that I could keep one of these at both locations or keep one in the truck. That way I always have one handy. So thank you for that. I'll for sure be using that. All right, and the last one is from Mo from Florida. And man, people from Florida really like me. Let's see what's in here. We've got a canteen. I will definitely use that. When I'm out mushroom hunting, I get very thirsty. So it'd be handy to have that because half the time I'll be out in the middle of nowhere and I'll have absolutely nothing to drink. And so I've just got to go without until I get back to camp. So thank you for that. Looks like there's something else in here. Oh, there we go. Visors. So that's pretty cool. There's two of these in here. There's another one down here. So thank you for that.